which is better, stock... Wait, what the heck? No, stock, come down. It's either stock minigun or Tomislav, which has been better. Because I want one minigun for each tier. But really, these two are so close. I could both put them in S tier. They're both so good. Like with the minigun spread, it's so consistent. But at the same time, the Tomislav rewards you for playing better. Like if you're playing better, then the Tomislav is going to give you more versatility. They're super close. It's so close. But in my opinion, I feel like the Tomislav offers you more with bunny hopping and that tighter spread of fire. If you're playing better, then the Tomislav is going to reward you for being more precise with your tracking. While the minigun is consistent with its wider spread, you're not able to store with bunny hopping, and it doesn't have a silent rev up as well. Hey Cole. We're just doing a tier list to start off the stream. But in reality, the Tomislav, the better you play, the better the Tomislav is. That's just my take on it. And I want to have one minigun per tier, but if I had any say, these two are pretty much dead even. It just all relies on the player. So if you're playing well, Tomislav. If you're a newer player and not like super duper good, stock. That's my take on this. And I want one minigun for each tier, so they're so close. They could be in the same tier, but I'm not going to put them in the same tier. Because the Tomislav just offers you more if you take the time to devote your time and effort to it. Now for the lunchbox item, it's either sandwich or banana. The banana offers you faster eating with a shorter amount of health, but with more time. It only takes 10 seconds to eat. But it only drops a small health kit when deployed. The sandwich drops a medium health pack, takes 30 seconds to recharge, and overall, it's going to be sandwich, and A tier is banana. The banana, again, just promotes a more solo-heavy playstyle. Like, again, it's super duper close between these two. But if you have a medic, and in most competitive situations you're gonna have a medic that you're gonna be wanting to keep alive and helping out, because the medic is gonna be with the heavies, the demos, and the soldiers most of the time. So you want to have that healing option to keep your medic alive, not just health packs. So what's the best item? Overall, I'm going to do it like best like overall loadout. Like, so right now we have a minigun, we have a lunchbox, we have shotguns, and then we have melees. So S tiers are going to be the ones that are the best. But the banana, again, it only drops a small health pack when deployed. So in reality, it's not going to be keeping your medic alive as much. And overall, it's just not helping you out as much. In reality, like, you want to have that support option to help out your medic. You know what? I'm going to do a tier list for soldier weapons. If you post it on YouTube, I'll watch it. And I'll link it in the video, because this might be for a video. Okay, so that's where the lunchbox item stands. So sandwich is pretty much superior, but if you're alone and you don't have a medic, like say you're in a pub, banana is the way to go. Now for the melee, all we have left is melees. I'm gonna put the holiday punch. These are so fun. As a heavy main, this is just the best pastime. It's just going for kills with the holiday punch. And I think there's a holiday punch solo tourney going on right now. So the main premise of this weapon is you punch someone in the back, it's a guaranteed crit, and whenever you crit them, they laugh. They are stuck, frozen, laughing. And then it also has a taunt kill, which is the main use for this, is a taunt kill. But other than that, they don't, like, these two are super duper good. And these don't offer you as much of a bonus than the Gru or Fist of Steel. That's why they're here. They're mainly just for gimping fun kills, but they're not going to help you as much as these other two. That's just my opinion. Now we come to the final big debate of the tier list. So it's either the Fist of Steel are the better melee, or the Gloves of Running Urgently are the best. Now, the Gloves of Running Urgently speed you up in exchange for your health being drained a little bit each time, as long as you have them out. And that speed buff is the greatest passive buff in the entire game. Is giving us 10 years to get 3 follows for the Fedora. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. The Fedora deserves to be worn. That is true. The speed buff alone for the Gloves of Running Urgently is so good. And that's why it's in S tier. But the Fist of Steel are the best defensive weapon, as they provide you with so much resistance in exchange for doing less melee damage. And in reality, you're not going to want melee damage as a heavy. You want that passive buff that they give you, whether it be gimps or defense or speed. But really, the Fist of Steel don't really come into play unless you're running away from someone. Unless you're running away, they don't provide... If you're playing with the Brass Beast, Fist of Steel are almost a necessity. You want them. You want to have the Fist of Steel if you're playing Brass Beast, Natasha, or Huo Wong Heater, because you don't have the offense to counteract your super, super downsides. So the Fist of Steel are super good there for countering out those not as good miniguns. But at the same time, I feel like the Gloves of Running Urgently are slightly better than the Fist of Steel. As these cater more towards defense, while the Gloves of Running Urgently cater toward you getting out to the front lines faster, quicker getaways at the exchange of getting hit. But if you're a smart heavy and you know where you're going for cover and health packs, and even just getting to a spot to eat your sandwich or banana, they allow you to get there fast, and you're taking less damage than you would with the Fist of Steel in the long run. But if the enemy is good, then yes, you want to... And if the enemy is good, Fist of Steel. Or if you're relying on one of these lower tier miniguns. But the Gloves of Running Urgently come up so much more with that speed buff, because it's so helpful. It's so, so good. And that's why I feel like it's Gloves of Running Urgently, and then Fist of Steel in the long run. That is pretty much going to make our tier list. So this is, in my opinion, the heavy weapons item tier list. Now I'm going to edit and say like what it is that it happens. So for this, I'm going to say not viable. These items are just mainly for gimps or fun. Like, I cannot tell you, Buffalo Steak Sandwich and Warrior Spirit is super duper fun if you're bored. Like, just going in crazy with your melee, doing so much damage. Like, you can even one-shot. If you get a crit, you're one-shotting light classes. It's so, so fun. There's no reason to use the panic attack, in my opinion. And if they just took away the damage penalty on the Huo Wong Heater, it would be At least B tier. At the very least.